Well, hello, little ones. This is Grandma's Story Time. I'm starting this channel for the little babies out there who just want to experience books that they've never experienced before. Maybe to help parents out with story time. You know, sometimes we get so caught up in life that there's not time for anything else. Well, let me take that burden off of you and help you out. Today we will be reading Seuss-isms, a guide to life for those just starting out and those already on their way, by Dr. Seuss. I think this is a very cute little book. For those just starting out, look, he's got his little backpack. Vroom, vroom, he is on his way. Okay, so this is the little town. And look, there he goes, he's gone. Okay, so be true to yourself. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the guy who will decide where to go. Oh, the places you'll go. That's a big town. He's going. He's waving by. There he goes. Surround yourself with good people, but the yeps on the steps, they're great for fun. Oh, they're great fun to have around. And so are many, many other friends that I have found. There's a wocket in my pocket. Listen to good advice. Then he spoke great words of wisdom as he sat there on that chair. To eat these things, said my uncle, you must exercise great care. You may swallow down what's solid, but you must spit up the air. My uncle Terwilliget on the art of eating papowers. That's it. Look at that, beautiful pictures. Okay. Think before you speak. My father had warned me, don't babble, don't bray, for you never can tell who might hear what you say. My father had warned me, boy, button your lip, and I guess that I should have. I made a bad slip. Steak for supper. Tell the truth. Stop telling such outlandish tales. Stop turning my narrows into whales. And to think that I saw it on Mulberry Street. Respect your elders. You must not hop on pop. Hop on pop. Focus. This was no time for play. This was no time for fun. This was no time for games. There was work to be done. The Cat in the Hat comes back. There's some good lessons. Like, think before you speak. You don't want to say things that are going to hurt people. Tell the truth. It is always better to tell the truth. Respect your elders. They're older, and you must have respect for them. And like they said, focus is very good. Look at that. That is a pretty little land. Look at that house. Where is it going? He jumped out that house onto that rope. Let's hope that rope stays together. Don't be afraid. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't be afraid to ask. Don't be afraid to accept help. I floated 12 days without toothpaste or soap. I practically almost had given up hope when someone up high shouted, Here, catch the rope. Then I knew that my troubles had come to an end, and I climbed up the rope, calling, "Thank you, my friend." I had trouble in getting to Sola Solu. Oh, look at that. What are they doing? Oh, okay. Expect the unexpected. I heard a strange peep, and I took a quick look. And you know what I saw with the look that I took? A bird laid an egg on my rhythmic book. Marco comes lane. That's funny. You see the egg on his book. Face up to adversity. But I've bought a big bat. I'm all ready, you see. Now my troubles are gone to have troubles with me. I had trouble in getting to Salu. Salah Salu. That's a pretty book. Okay. My favorite book was Green Eggs and Ham. And that's what this is from. That was my favorite book. Okay, don't obsess. This spot, it was driving me out of my mind. What a spot for a fellow to find. My troubles were growing the way it kept going. Where would it go next? There was no way of knowing. The strange shirt spot. Be careful. So I said to myself, now I'll just have to start to be twice as careful and be twice as smart. I'll watch out for trouble in front and back sections by aiming my elbows in different directions. I had trouble in getting to Sola Solu. Try new things. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. You do not like them, so you say, try them, and you may. Try them, and you may, I say. Green eggs and ham. I do. I love that book. Oh, this is pretty. Look at all those colors. See the light at the end of the tunnel. Just when I thought I could stand it no more, by chance I discovered a tiny trapdoor. I popped up my head, the great sky was sky blue, and I knew from the flowers I'd finally come through. To the banks of the beautiful river Waha. I had trouble in getting to Solo Salah. Be flexible. It's a bus stop there. The bus stop was there, and that part was just fine, but tacked on a stick with a very small sign saying, "Notice the passengers using our line. We are sorry to say that our driver, Butchmeyer, ran over for 4 nails and has punctured all tires. So until further notice, it's 4:42. Can't possibly take you to Salah Salu, but I wish you a most pleasant journey by feet. Signed, Bus Line President, Horace P. Sweet." I had trouble getting to Salah Salu. I think that's a book. Take chances. The places I hike to, the roads that I ramble, to find the best eggs that have ever been scrambled. If you want to get eggs, you can buy at a store. You can't buy at a store. You have to do things never thought of before. Scrambled eggs supper. Look, he's going and stealing that bird. It's egg from that nest to get the eggs. Expand your horizons. The more that you read, the more things you will know. The more that you learn, the more places you'll go. I can't read with my eyes shut. Look at that. Keep your eyes on the prize. There are so many things you can learn about, but you'll miss the best things if you keep your eyes shut. I can read with my eyes shut. Embrace the mysteries of life, because you never can tell what goes on down below. This pool might be bigger than you or I know. I got a shoe, a bottle, that little bird looking for some fish down there. Huh? I think that little guy's laughing at him. That cow's wondering what he's doing. Brainstorm. Think, think, she cried. Her thinker upper gave a snorty snort. It started thunk, thunk, thunking. It never had before. With all her might, her eyes shut tight, she cried, thunk, thunk, some more. Study. You can learn about ice. You can learn about mice. You can learn about the price of ice. You might learn a way to earn a few dollars, or how to make donuts or kangaroo collars. Look at that, kangaroo collars. Make a plan. Do you ever sit and fidget when you don't know what to do? Everybody gets the fidgets, even me and even you. Go the extra mile, so you see there's no end to the things you might know, depending on how far beyond a zebra you go. Look at this guy. Think outside the box, and Zataz is the letter. I used to spell Zats, it. Who knows is so high that most nobody pats it. So, to get there and do it, I built an invention, the three-seater Zats it, nose patting extension. That's funny. Work hard and play hard. But it's hard work being king, and he does his work well. If he wants to have a bit of fun, sure, let him have it. Be grateful. When you think things are bad, when you feel sour and blue, when you start to get mad, you should do what I do. Just tell yourself, ducky, you're really quite lucky. Some people are much more. Oh, ever so much more. Oh, muchly, much, much more unlucky than you. He is sitting on a cactus. And that little boy is like, oh, that must hurt. Put your best foot forward. Left foot, right foot, feet, feet, feet. How many, many feet you meet. Embrace your strengths. Shout loud. I am lucky to be what I am. Thank goodness I'm not just a clam or a ham or a dusty old jar of sour gooseberry jam. I am what I am. That's a great thing to be. Be proud of who you are. Of all the shapes we might have been, I say hooray for the shapes we're in. Be proactive. Unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better. It's not. So keep on caring. Go green. Plant a new truffula, treat it with care, give it clean water and fill it and feed it fresh air. I'm trying to make sure y'all can see this. I got to do a different setup. Grow a forest protected from axes that hack, then the Lortex and all of his friends may come back. Check out the competition. You have to be smart and keep watching their feet because sometimes they stand on their tiptoes and cheat. Remain humble. The rabbit felt mighty important that day on top of the hill, and the in the sun where he lay. He felt so important up there on that hill that he started in bragging as animals will. Be patient. If I wait long enough, if I'm patient and cool, who knows what I'll catch in Mr. Elegant's pool. Multitask. I can hold up the cup and the milk and the cake. I can hold up these books and the fish on the rake. I can hold up the toy ship and a little toy man and look with my tail. I can hold a red fan. I can fan with the fan as I hop on the ball, but that is not all. Oh no, that is not all. Learn to improvise. All I need is a reindeer, the Grinch looked around, but since reindeer are scarce, there was none to be found. Did that stop the old Grinch? No, the Grinch simply said. If I can't find a reindeer, I'll make one instead. So he called his dog Max, then he took some red thread, and he tied a big horn on the top of his head. Look at that. Think big. My new zoo, Matt Grew Zoo, will make people talk. My new zoo, Matt Grew Zoo, will make people gawk. All the strangest odd creatures that ever did walk, I'll get for my zoo. A new sort of a hen who roosts in other hens, top knot, and then another one's roost. And the top knot of his, and another in his, and another in his, and so forth and upward, and onward go, gee whiz. Look at that. I think that's pretty. Don't yell. I don't like this one so well, and all he does is yell, yell, yell. I will not have this one about. When he comes in, I put him out. Treat everyone as your equal. I'm quite happy to say that the Sneetches get really quite smart on that day, the day they decide that Sneetches are Sneetches and no kind of Sneetch is the best on the beaches. Remember the little guy. It is good I have someone to help me, he said, right here in my hat on the top of my head. It is good for that I have him here with me today. He helps me a lot. This is little cat A. He's so cute. Pat yourself on the back. Come on, open your mouth and sound off the sky. Shout loud at the top of your voice. I am, I me. I am, I, and I may not know why, but I know that I like it. 3 cheers, I am I. Take a walk on the wild side. Did you ever fly a kite in bed? Did you ever walk with 10 cats on your head? Did you ever milk this kind of cow? Well, we can do it. We know how. If you never did, you should. These things are fun, and fun is good. Welcome. How to make an entrance. What an opening night, what a night, what a night. I'll hoist up the curtains, the crowds will crowd in, and my circus gurus will promptly begin with a welcoming toot on my welcoming horn by my horn-tootin' apes from the jungle of Jorn, where the very best horn-tootin' apes are all born, 'cause the very fresh air there is fine for their lungs. And some of those fellows are 2 or 3 tongues. Okay. Be a good host. You couldn't say skate. You couldn't say scat, because that wouldn't be right. You couldn't shout scram, because that isn't polite. A host has to put up with all kinds of pests. For a host above all must be nice to his guest. So you try hard to smile, and you try to look sweet, and you go right on looking for moose moss to eat. Know when to call it a night. Tomorrow will come. They'll go back to the chore. They'll go back to their chore. They'll start on the road, zoofing once more. But night night they've forgotten. Their feet are so sore, and that's what the wonderful nighttime is for. Look at them, they're all so tired. Indulge. I could eat a goose moose burger, 15 pickles and a purple plum, donuts, dumplings, blueberry bumplings, chocolate mush mush, super sweet, clam stew, ham stew, watermelon, whoosh whoosh. Oh, the things I could eat. But don't overindulge. Sally Sammy Slick sipped 6 sodas and got sick. Age gracefully. You're in pretty good shape for the shape you are in. Uphold justice. I know up on top you are seeing great sights, but down at the bottom we too should have rights. Let freedom ring. And the turtles, of course, all the turtles are free, as turtles and maybe all creatures should be. Be loyal. I meant what I said, and I said what I meant. An elephant's faithful 100%. I've heard that before. Cherish diversity. We see them come, we see them go. Some are fast and some are slow. Some are high and some are low. Not one of them is like another. Don't ask us why. Go ask your mother. Never underestimate the power of one. A person's a person, no matter how small. Or the power of a song. The chief Yukaru had sent them to meet me, along with the right side up song girls to greet me. They sang, "Oh, be faithful, believe in thy butter." And they lifted my spirits right out of the gutter. Aw. Search for meaning. Then the Grinch thought of something he hadn't before. Maybe Christmas, he thought, doesn't come from a store, but maybe Christmas perhaps means a little bit more. Open your heart, and what happened then? Well, in Whoville, they say that the Grinch's small heart grew 3 sizes that day. Oh, what a sad reindeer. And always remember, and will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98 and 3/4% guaranteed. Kid, you'll move mountains. And those already on their way. I like this book. Everything you'll need to know about life can be found in this collection of inspiring quotes and unforgettable illustrations from countless Dr. Seuss classics. I want to thank you for sharing your day with me today. And if there is a book out there that you would love for me to read to you, just let me know. Have a good day. Mind your parents, and you'll be on your way. Bye.